Good morning, scholars. It is Wednesday, May the 6th. We are in quarter 4 and it is week 3. Today, our objective is we will take some notes about our research topic using one source. So I'm going to go back to Google Classroom and I'm going to look at the directions for today, which is 5-6. The directions for today tell you to watch the video you're watching now. Then it tells you open your My Research Notes document or assignment. And that's the one that's down here that looks like a clipboard. So I'm going to open this up and open up my document. Then I'm going to go back, read my directions. It tells me on the document to go to page 2. So I'm actually going to work on my document here, not yours, just as an example. So when I open it up, I'll be up here and it tells me go to page 2. This is a table of contents, so I can use this to quickly go to page 2. Open the website link for source A. You should have copied and pasted this link into the document on Monday. So I did. There's my source A. I copied and pasted it Monday. I'm going to click and open that up. But I actually already had it open, so I could be a little bit faster. Identify the publisher or author and fill it in on your page 2. So I'm going to look here. The publisher is usually the person that puts the website out. So this is NPR. And for those of you that don't know, NPR stands for National Public Radio. But this also has an author, Greg Meyer. So I'm just going to fill it in up here. It says insert source publisher. So I'm going to put both. Greg Meyer writes for NPR. I should probably write it up. If you can't find the author, just see if you can find the website, like NPR or Smithsonian or the United States Holocaust Museum, something that you can figure out. And then it says, read source A. So I'm going to read this whole document. And I actually like this one because it comes from the radio, so I can listen to it. It said it takes 7 minutes to listen to it. So I might listen to it, but I'm not going to do it on the video because it's going to waste time that you could be using to do your assignment. So let's pretend that I read this whole thing, although I did before I made the lesson. Okay. It says, take notes on the Holocaust digital notes document. So now I need to take notes, use what I read here to take notes here. So I'm going to show you how I would do that by just reading the first part and showing you. So when I was reading this, I noticed that lots of people hadn't really heard of her before, but she was an American spy. So I'm just going to put that in here as my notes. That kind of seems fitting, though, to be a spy that no one's heard of, because otherwise, if everybody knew you. Okay. The other thing that I like is I like this quote. So, and I don't need the whole quote. I just want the quote and who said it. And I'm going to put that in. And it's not in my own words. This is in my own words. So this one's in my own words. This next one is a quote. So I just want to make sure I put that because I'm going to need to cite this differently than this. Okay. Okay. As I keep reading, I'm going to notice two other details that I want to include. So she was raised to be married, but she wanted adventure. So she was like a woman when women didn't really have a lot of rights. But she kind of was a tomboy and wanted adventure ever since she was very little. So this is also my own words. She liked to hunt and catch snakes, although she was raised to become a wife. And notice when I'm paraphrasing or putting things in my own words, I'm changing them from the article. So the article said she was raised to be married, but I said she was raised to become a wife. So make sure that you are changing the words when you're doing it in your own words. So I'm going to keep taking notes, and I need to make sure that I have at least 10 to 12 notes or quotes. So let me do a little bit of magic, and I'll show you what it should look like when you're totally done with source A. Okay, so I did my magic, and this is what what I look like, my document looks like when I'm totally done. So now I'm finished with source A. Notice that I have a variety. So I have a lot of my own words notes, but I also have a lot of quotes from the article. And all this information just came from this one website. I also needed to make sure I had 10 to 12 notes or quotes because I need a lot of stuff to write about when I'm writing my research essay. So I definitely have more than 12. And then once you're done with this, you're done for the week. Next week, we're going to do sources B and C. Good luck. If you have any questions, please let us know. And the last step is to turn in your document. So you're going to turn in the document down here to this assignment. Next week, the due date will be updated for the same assignment, but you're going to just turn it in so that we can check that you've done your source A notes and your website.